When you are in it to win it, there are certain steps that you have to take in order to make certain that you succeed. This is CEO Trades, where money works for you. Today, we're looking at some very important questions in our session, Ask Me Anything. In my email, I was sent the following questions. What is good? What is a good price to buy Bitcoin? Now, what's a good price to buy Bitcoin? There is no perfect price. I mean, the perfect price would have been when it started, back when it was 16 cents or even under that. Can you imagine the killing that you would have made? Even me, I would have made an immense killing, but that is all long gone. What do you do now? Well, looking at this chart, we can see that Bitcoin is at 48,000. It's way off its highs of 68,700. Is it going to keep going down? As of this moment, it seems like it's been holding off on a steady pattern for at least 4 days. It's consolidating. That's a consolidating pattern right there. If we look any further, any closer into that, we can see that Bitcoin has had a support level of pretty much around 46,600. I saw one candle here that went down as far as 40,513. That's amazing. What has happened? See, there are some people who are holding for the long term, and there are some who will hold enough to make sufficient returns, cash in, and then do it all over again. Where do you fall in? It doesn't matter. There's no wrong or right. It's just those who are making money are not just passively settling for whatever the market gives them. They are active. They're making the moves regularly. What is the right price to buy Bitcoin? What's the good price? There is no perfect price, but I'd say if you jump in now, if you had 1,000 or 2,000 to invest, I would put a good 20 to 30% at least right now. I'd say that Bitcoin is not going to stay down forever. If it does go any further down again, you'd have 70% of whatever it is you're willing to invest, and watch it for another few days. But I've seen it 4 days. It's already in this same pattern, right around 48,000 or so. So I'd recommend you to jump in and invest some money right in here, right where it is right now. Invest 30% of whatever it is. If you have 1,000, that's $300. If you have 2,000, that's 600. For those who have much more, 10, 20,000, 30,000, do the same, 30% of whatever it is that you have. If you have $30,000, that means you're investing in closer to $9,000 right now. And that will be more realistic as you watch it further. If Bitcoin drops, what do? Do you cash in? Do you not? From what we've seen in the past, in all of Bitcoin's history, we have seen that although Bitcoin has come down from its highs twice now, right? The major high of 65,000 back in March, and it went down to 30,000 in July, that it goes right back up. So be ready. This might drop more. I don't know. It is possible that it could drop some more, but since it's been consolidating for several days, I'd say that you have a good move to invest at least 30,000 and watch in the next day or two, see what happens, and see when is the right time to jump in for you. Because for me, I mean, I'm already invested. I've been invested since 29,000, and it's at 48 right now. So even though it's gone down 20,000, it's still up for me. And I hope that it is up for you, because I've been alerting this for a while now, and I expect you to make some gains in the long run. Now, there's another question that was asked here. How do you invest in the metaverse? The metaverse. What is the metaverse? I've made 2 other videos, and I'm going to reference these videos in this one here so that you can go back to those. But I just wanted to let you know that the metaverse is slowly expanding, and it's going to get really, really loud, really fast, and it's going to be very powerful. What do we mean by this? Number one is when you're looking to travel right now, you can just go in and see some pictures and read and so on. But eventually, because of the metaverse and this virtual reality, you'll be able to go in and experience what's going on, maybe live, maybe through video recordings, or both. And the metaverse is going to bring this much closer to you, so that you can be able to determine, is this the right place for you? Is the weather correct? Are the people friendly enough? You can see this all through the metaverse and similar situation. Is basically going in three-dimensional into whatever space you want. It could be outer space. You might be traveling to the moon through virtual reality much quicker than going out there, because most of us can't afford it. And I mean, the metaverse is going to be very, very powerful. You'll be able to see where your kids are through their phones. You'll be able to visualize wherever they're crossing the street, who they're talking to, and so on. So it's going to be very, very powerful. Obviously, we can get tracked much easier, three-dimensional, see where we're at, who we are, and so on. And that is no surprise to anyone, but this metaverse is going to bring it even much more power into that. Now, in reference to the metaverse, I just want to look at 4 coins that I recommended several days ago. I'd say about 2 weeks ago, at least, in reference to investing. Now, this is sand. You can see sand. I just want to do a daily because it's a little confusing. Sand, when I recommended it back at the end of November, somewhere was around $5. It went up to 8, and then it went right back down. So that would have been a good gain right there, but then it went right back down, and it's similar to where it started or so. I don't know exactly the point that I was recommending it. I didn't research it, but that's pretty much around where I was recommending. Now, this one is Alice. Alice was somewhere around 13 or so when I recommended it, and went up to 27. That went 1.5 times up, and that's amazing. And it's going back down. It's at $13, pretty much where we started. AXS, I believe it was at 39 when I started recommending this one, and that was, oh no, it was 64 then, 64 or so, and it went up to 162. Right now it's 101. That would have been a powerful move. Mana is also another metaverse coin, and this one would have been somewhere around 260, and it went up to 599, and then it came back down to 338 so far. Is this the bottom? There's no way to catch the bottom. How do you catch a falling knife? I mean, you have to have some luck. You have to have some sort of judgment. And to be able to weather out the storm, the best thing to do is not to invest all your eggs in one basket. There are many people who are afraid to just jump in. Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? Stay tuned tomorrow as we look into a serious question. Why do people lose money? Why do people lose money? We're going to answer that question, get you more prepared into investing, and see if there's a way that you can make your wrong judgments better. This is CeoTrades, where money works for you. If you're looking to build your bank account, invest in your knowledge account so that your money and market account will grow multiplied. Until tomorrow,